Welcome to the video. My name is Vulcan Frost, and this is Age of Mythology Retold. And if you notice, we're opening a little differently than we normally do. So, we just finished the 10th mission in Erebus, and we're about to come up out of the underworld into the Egyptian portion of the game. And so now it's asking us if we'd like to view the tutorial. The tutorial is very short, it's like a movie, and we'll give you guys an overview of the Egyptian civilization. It works a bit differently from the Greeks. So we're going to view that. And this is chapter 11, The Lost Relic. So let's get into it.
When playing the Egyptians, there are three things to remember. First, the Pharaoh is one of your most important units. He can be tasked to empower different buildings in your town. Empowered buildings train military units, research improvements, and attack faster. Laborers, fishing ships, and camel caravans will drop off more resources at empowered buildings. The Pharaoh can also empower foundations, speeding their construction. In combat, your Pharaoh is very strong against myth units. You only have one Pharaoh, so use him well. Second, the Egyptians gain favor by building monuments. 5 different monuments are available, but you can only build one of each. You will gain favor faster with each new one constructed. Each major god provides a unique bonus to your monuments, so place them wisely. Finally, most Egyptian buildings are either free or cost gold. However, they take a long time to construct. Remember that your Pharaoh can empower a foundation to speed this process.
So you have no idea where we are?
Admiral!
What are you doing here?
We're lost.
And unlucky, too. I am Amanra. Prepare your men. We have to defend this area.
Defended against what?
This oasis holds treasures beyond water. A relic is buried here. My enemies are on their way to try to take it.
What does that have to do with us?
Look around. Those passes are the only entrance to this oasis. Escape through them and you will run headlong into the worshippers of Set. You can choose to die there, or fight here with me.
Oops. All right, here we are.
Strengthen these defenses and prepare for attack.
And just like Arcanto said, this is going to be a defense mission. Although I find it a little funny that Amanra doesn't ask any questions, like at all. She's just like, "Hi, how's it going? You guys came up out of this weird hole in the ground that I've never seen before, but you're with me now, so."
Ain't you?
All right, so that's the level of trust that we have here in the ancient world. Much like the Trojan horse mission, the most efficient way to beat this mission is simply to take everybody who's supposed to be gathering resources and put them on the objective. If you'll notice, the excavation progress is up here in the top right, and we are already at 8%. So we are 8% done with this level. Down each of these 3 corridors, there will be waves of enemies that come. So we've got number 1, which already has some guys here. And as you can see, we had just a little ping over here. Here is number 2, and they're going to come and attack this gate. And here is number 3. So we've defeated these guys, so we're going to go over here. Also, I find it kind of funny. So the original would have come out before the idea of MOBAs. And in fact, this game might have come out before the original Defenders of the Ancients map in Warcraft 3, which spawned the genre in the first place. So yeah, I mean, the idea of 3 lanes defended by towers and units and heroes is kind of a very old concept, and I wouldn't call it pioneered here, but it is certainly in its infancy. I'm going to put these guys at a key here so it's just easier to get all of them. And we're going to keep them, you know, approximately in the middle here so that when we have random attacks coming down these lanes, we are able to defend them. So right now we are at 23% because we literally have all of our villagers doing this. And it looks like we can't build a village center or a town center, so we won't be able to get any more. I kind of wanted to show off the Egyptian civilization a bit more. I think we're going to have a better opportunity to in the next level. In this one, there's not really a whole lot that you can do. These guys can build a barracks, but every other building is already built except for a temple. So you've got your standard market. They get tents too. You've got your granary and everything else. They have... So their civilization is a bit different from the Greeks, although it is still traditional in RTS design. So you've got laborers, you've got your military units, you've got heroes, things of that nature. They are a bit different in that their primary resource is gold. Most units cost either just gold or gold and food, so wood is not super important to the Egyptians. A lot of their buildings are free, houses are free, armory is free, that kind of thing. They kind of balance this out, and they did touch on this in the tutorial, is the buildings take quite a long time to construct, but they also have a way to mitigate that, so it's not really a big deal. One of the things that they did not mention in the tutorial is that if you have Ra as your major god, not only can your pharaoh empower buildings, but your priests can too. And priests are these units here, and they only cost 100 gold to build at the temple. And in fact, I believe Ra can even build them straight away from the beginning of the game without a temple, right at the town center. So, yeah, it's only the first 5 minutes of the game, so this is not going to take terribly long. And they don't really start sending large waves until later. If we were playing on Titan difficulty, though, this would have been a shit show already. All right, how we doing over here? Let's take a look. So, this is the Guardian Sword, and it is very, very powerful. And it does something really, really cool in one of my favorite levels of the game. I don't want to spoil it, though, so I'm going to avoid talking about that. This mission is incredibly simple. A lot of the missions in this game are incredibly simple in the beginning. The more complex ones come toward the end. I don't know, that makes sense to me. Do we have yet another attack to go and defend from? And we are 59% done now. And it looks like they're sending 2 waves at a time now, because we have a wave here, and we just got the notification that there's another one over here. So this wave is quite small, so I think I'm just going to split our units to go and take care of these guys. Meanwhile, you all can take care of these guys. Amonra is a really strong hero. She has a jump ability similar to the Anubites' jump ability, which is an Egyptian myth unit that we haven't really got a whole lot of experience with yet. But it's super powerful. It does like AoE damage, and it also works as a way to traverse the map. So she's able to get to places that other heroes otherwise would not be. And there is a level later on, I believe called Isis Hear My Plea, that really takes advantage of that mechanic. Okay, so we took care of this attack over here. So I'm going to send my secondary group to the middle, and these guys are going to clean up more of the guys on the left. And it looks like we're going to be able to meet up in the middle here. It's nice that we have these watchtowers, though. They help out quite a bit. Do we have a watchtower at each? Yes, we do. Thank you, Ajax. I already knew that. It looks like we're not going to be able to get all our guys over here, but we're going to be able to clean them up otherwise. I want to try and avoid losing the hoplites because I can't build any more of them. I could, if I was so inclined, build other units by simply having a barracks, but I don't think it's really going to be necessary. We are already at 83% at 8 minutes in. I wonder if it'll actually give us a time estimate. No, oh, yes, it does. 77 seconds. Okay, that is not a very long time at all. I'm going to bring these guys together in a group so that when we go to... when the priests go to heal them, it's a little bit more efficient. They should start doing it automatically, yes, and they are. Priests are a really important unit to have for the Egyptians. They can build, let's see, where is it? Ah, they moved it. Obelisks. Obelisks have incredibly large line of sight. These guys act as your scouts, and they are heroes, so they are good against myth units. They have an upgrade that will give them more attack against myth units as well, and if you mass them, they are ridiculously good. I'm talking taking down titans by themselves good, if you mass them enough. But we will get to that in the Titans expansion. Here in the base game, we don't need to worry about that. Methinks this is going to be the last group that we actually have to fight. Although, maybe this middle one. Because we are at 99%. Nope, that's it. Okay, cool. So we have uncovered the Guardian's Sword, and we need to go on to the next level. Thank you very much for watching. Be on the lookout for more Age of Mythology episodes. You can also catch me live on Twitch, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays, 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to follow my Twitter for video and stream updates. I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.